Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That's all it was? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am your host, the most famous YouTuber in the world that no one has ever heard of. Okay, what I want to do is I want to I can get this garter pin out now. How did I get that in there? That's crazy. This has got to go away. That's just not happening. Alright, let's take this off. Because it turns this way. Alright, it was 1.5 out. I remember. This is hard to turn. Very hard to turn. I'm wondering, what is going on here? I'm wondering if this... I don't think this should be that hard to turn. I think we got something going on here. What we got is I tried to oil it. That didn't help. Oil on the gas hose. Okay, there's no reason that this should be turning as hard as it does. So let's go see what's going on here. I'm wondering, can you see that? This one's a little longer. This one's clearly been bent. And if I turn it, this should... I think we got multiple problems here. I think we've got, see the powder coating's coming off. I think we got multiple problems here. I think this is pinched in too far. Clearly this gap is tight, this one's loose. If you can see that or not, but it is. And then we've got a U-joint interference issue. That should, I mean, that's about the angle, right? Let me see if I can bend this. While we're waiting for the hot tank. I want to bend it, but I don't want to bend the threads. Not sure exactly where to grab. That didn't work. Maybe if we go this way, maybe I can grab it with... What happened to my other tiny vice? I had tiny vice grips with needle nose on them. I don't know where that went. I can't get in there. Maybe here? Okay. I think we opened it up a little bit. See, there's a fine line here. It's supposed to grip a little bit, but at the same time, it's supposed to allow it to turn. And I think that was just too tight. Let's see, we're way out. So let's see if we can. Okay. Yeah, we're still binding. We still got the same problem. It's just not. It's definitely not this piece now. So maybe the powder coating. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe that rod? Wait a minute. Let me back up a little bit. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That's all it was? All right, check this out. See the end of the rod with the grease on it? That was the problem. Most of it. Yeah, if we come back here. Okay, that'll work. See, here's the problem. I think this rod is out of Model A. I don't think it's supposed to be in this car. All that just because it was too far in. I'm going to get some tape. And I'm going to mark this at the point where it turns freely. And then we're going to regroup. Where's my light? You guys deserve to be able to see. Okay. Back it out to here. Back it out a little more. See how that looks. I don't want to go too far because then the choke will fall off. Right there. No, it's still binding. Right there. I think it needs to be right there. I'm going to guess. It needs to be right there. What am I tripping on? Stuff everywhere. Okay, so that needs to be the depth of that rod. I don't want to lose this little guy. So let's pull you out. Looks like they had a problem before because they had this tape on it. So this is 3.5 inches too long. So what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? There's 2 holes in it. If I cut this end off, I lose my square. We're square to here. 3.5 inches. That's the entire square part. If I cut this end off, let's get rid of this tape. Oh, you gotta love that smell. Three and a half inches. So if I really don't want to. Jesus. 3.5 inches. Remember 3.5 inches. This. Okay, that'll come to there. Look how much I got to cut off. Where'd that little guy go? There's my hole. So this guy will sit here. Well, that ought to be all right. I think that blob of tape on there was so that they could get their fingers under it, which I think I should probably take into consideration. And maybe put a collar on there so that there's room for fingers. I don't know if it would be that bolt, but it'd probably be that size. It actually might. I might end up welding a washer up here anyway. Right there. Because there should be a little bit sticking out. I think I will. I think that's plenty of room. And then you'll be able to turn it. And then this will rest on the dash. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I missed. That's all we need. All right. So 3.5 inches minus a 1/2 inch is 3 inches I got to take out of this. So let's mark our start point. Three inches. Our end point. This one's going to be harder to save. I guess I could do it here. Oh, it actually tipped over. Okay, I got 3 inches out. Hopefully I got 3 inches out and not 3.5. Okay. Gotta leave room for the weld. Third hand would be nice.
If what's between my legs had a hand on it,
feels like it's even. Seriously? Okay, that was the spot weld feature. Not what I wanted. I wonder if we can keep going. Seriously? Alright, see how I did. I think it looks pretty good. It's still hot. Oh, I think I did okay. Check it out. It's not perfect, but it's pretty damn close. I buffed up the knob a little bit too. Now, where did I put that light? You guys want to see, right? There it is. Okay, from this side, that's what it's going to look like. And this side, we're going to put this piece on. Actually, first we're going to set this, because I've disturbed it. Feels like that's all the way down. So there's half a turn. There's 1.5, one turn, and 1.5. And this was working fairly well when it was cold, so we'll put the knob point there. Now, does it turn? Does it turn all the way around? Whoa. Uh-oh. One little sticky spot right there. I don't think we're going to want to go past that anyway, because that's stone cold, and it was working. I might actually pinch this back down a little bit, depending on how well that stays put. And it looks like we're going to need to put, as much as I don't want to, I think we need to put another hole in here. Okay. That actually looks like it'll work. Let's get rid of the shards. We don't need no shards. Okay, for everybody that's asking where to get the light, I did finally get a hold of Olight, and they said that they're out of stock, so she's going to let me know when there's more available. But for right now, you can't get one. So if you want one, sorry. I need to rig up something to go from here to there. And I think I have the perfect solution. Find a way to attach this, cut it to length, and Bob's your uncle. No, Bob's my uncle. Okay. We'll trim that off later. Tight, right? That works. Okay, I think that's going to be it for the day. Now, hopefully Abby coming back tomorrow or Sunday. When she does, we'll do something fun. We got more mail to open, more stuff to show off. I got a mess to clean. This looks so much better. Alright, next video I think the next video we're going to show off another thing from Arc Captain. Arc Captain. Arc Captain. Shiver me timbers and draw me a weld. Alright, thanks for watching.